Okay, we're live.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Glad you made it here late on a Saturday night. We're going to make sure we are up and running here. Let me go test our page,
Yeah.
unless you're already doing that.
Um,
No, looks like we are live. Okay,
yep.
good deal. Welcome, everybody. Eager to get into content here tonight. We have a Q&A format that Bobby's lined up. Neither of us have ever played with the Q&A format before, so this should be interesting. I don't know what you brought to the party, but I brought Bailey's and hot chocolate, and I'm very excited about that. Age.
Yeah.
I'll probably let Bobby. You're already doing that.
Sorry about that. My YouTube or my thing started playing.
Okay. So I guess we are live.
Yes.
So we're going to cover several things. We got some announcements for you guys. We want to do some. I think that what we're seeing is a lot of people in the community are really happy and excited about what they have, and I think that they're starting to get a handle on what's here and what we have at our fingertips. And there's a lot of people that have some confusion, and I think we're gonna be able to sort that confusion out tonight. And we'll probably save the announcements for last, huh?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. So maybe we could kick this off by me just talking about a conversation that I just had. He's probably with us here, Jay Woodford, longtime friend of mine. We were talking about Video Ranking Ninja and what we've got at our fingertips, and he's in the process of getting his head around it, getting his legs under him, and starting to run here. And he's been through the videos. What are you getting? Funny questions already?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it have anything to do with all my hair being gone?
Yep.
Yeah, it's all gone. I just did that like 15 minutes ago. My wife hasn't seen it yet, but you guys get to check it out. Anyway, so we're having this conversation about Video Ranking Ninja and really just about marketing and the opportunity that we have. And he equated this to, it sounds like a lot of marketers go to these big, wide, flowing rivers full of interested people, and they all fish, they all cast their line into the same river as everybody else. If there's 1 million fish a month moving through this giant river, and that could be lose weight or how to lose weight. Let's just pretend that's how to lose weight. That gets searched, let's say, 1 million times a month. It's probably a lot more than that. Mm-hmm. Let's just say it's only 1 million times a month. There's 1 million fish going through this giant river every month. So all the lose weight people rush to that big river, cast their nets. What is it? Do I need to go get a hat or something?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay. And that's where most training focuses people. The little bit of video training and stuff that I've pursued over the past year and a half tends to focus on those big, fast-flowing rivers full of hungry fish. But it's easy to get lost out there, and it's easy to come up with little to no results. It's easy to become frustrated and waste your time. So, seriously, do I need to get a hat? What's going on?
Let me hide these comments here.
I don't like being in the dark. So what I loved about what Jay said is, he said as he's gone through the training, he's seeing this as there are little streams, little creeks all over the place, all over the world. Millions of creeks and streams full of fish, hungry fish, and there are maybe 300-400 fish, 1,000 fish a month flowing through that stream, and there's nobody in sight. There's nobody around. Nobody has nets. Nobody's fishing. Nobody's doing anything. So part of what we do at Video Ranking Ninja is we show you how to find, where to find those streams and those creeks that are deserted. They're full of fish, but nobody's fishing. And we show you how to fish effectively in those little creeks and streams all over the world. And we propose that your time is better spent fishing these hidden creeks or streams and catching 300 to 1,000 fish a month. And let's say fish are views, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that's how the analogy would need to flow.
Right.
There are these existing pools of traffic, these existing streams of traffic out there that have nothing to do with us. They have nothing to do with Video Ranking Ninja. This traffic exists whether any of us are alive tonight or not. It just has nothing to do with us. So what we do is we come in and we show you how to find these existing streams of traffic, stick a net in there and start catching fish. But we teach you how to do that really fast. And it's going to take you 10 minutes to stick that net in there and start catching fish. And in your next 10 minutes, you can have another net in another stream. And you can do that 300, 400, 500 times over the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. And your autoresponder will start to fill up, or whatever your goal is. For me, it's list building first and monetizing as those people opt into my list. Maybe you're a pro golfer or a semi-pro golfer, golf instructor, and your aim would be you're going to do videos targeting these little streams full of fish, and you're going to be doing a video series all about golfing, how to hold a golf club, how to swing a golf club, all that kind of stuff. And you drive people to a newsletter page about golf. It's your passion, it's what you love, it's what you know. So you're filling an autoresponder too. If you are in some sort of home business or you have an affiliate program, maybe a golf-related affiliate program, you can promote all that kind of stuff on the back end. You don't have to promote that in your video. I think that's one thing I want to clarify tonight. Some of you are bringing your hobby, your passion to the table, and you're going, I really love this, and I feel like I could get on camera over and over and over again and talk about all the little nuances of this thing that I love, that I do, gardening or cooking or golf or whatever it is. And you can and you should. And you should do that in a specific format. And Bobby's the master here at he's the ninja, I guess, forever it for that stuff. So how about I drink and listen to Bobby for a while?
All right, let me pull up my, what I did here is I pulled up some keyword topics to show you guys how to think outside of the box here. So let me pull up my screen here and show you, as I figure out how to do it. There we go. Can you see that okay?
Yep.
Okay.
I can see it. Can they see it?
If you can see it, I would think they can see it.
Probably. I'm going to pull up Safari and just make sure.
Okay.
I can monitor the... actually, I don't know if I can monitor the Q&A side of it. I might be the only one that can do that.
Did it show up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. Blue Moon. All right, somebody's having some Blue Moon. I love Blue Moon.
Well, if you can see those comments, then you should be able to see the one that I keep laughing at. Sorry.
Yep, I do.
I keep uploading it. Okay, so does it look like it's showing there?
No, not yet. Can you guys see Bobby sharing his screen yet?
Okay, I think they're saying they see it.
Okay. I don't know why I'm not seeing it, but okay, good.
Okay, so what I did here is I pulled up some different keywords for different niches that you guys can go after, just to show you with the possibility of what we have at our fingertips here. What I did was, if you're good with computers, this is a video that you could create in probably 2 minutes. Just showing somebody how to go through their iTunes account and authorizing their computer. And you can see all the different keywords available for the same type of video. So you only have to come up with a concept of one video, and if you look down at the bottom right here, you can see there's 279 keywords that I filtered these out even by they've got a greater than 150 searches a month. So all of these keywords here are greater than 150 a month, and if you look, there's like no competition here, for most of them. For such a simple term here, 3,600 searches a month for how do I authorize my computer for iTunes. The keywords that come up with how do I, how to, things like that, are perfect for creating videos on, because you can create a video in a few minutes of how to do the task, and then go into whatever you want. Send them to your own website, or build your own list. You can become an authority in the technology field and just create videos like this all day long. If you don't like bugs, like I don't like bugs, I just threw this one up here. A lot of how-tos again. And what I'm doing here is I'm sorting by the number of words. And this is a little trick here of how you can instantly rank on Google, because the chances are nobody's building backlinks, which is something we'll talk about here in a little bit. But the chances of anyone building a backlink for the keyword, how do I authorize my computer for iTunes, is pretty low. And if you can see here, almost every single one of these keywords here with a lot of words in them all have YouTube videos in the top 10 searches. So it's a little trick to find, you can rank any keyword for a video in Google if you build backlinks to it. But a way that's a lot faster, easier, quicker to instant rank is to go after these long words. And they've got just as many searches. If you see this one here, there's like zero competition, and then 1,900 searches a month. So that's a good traffic keyword right there that nobody's really going after. We'll go to the same thing here. 10 words in a keyword. I mean, that's, if you can go for 9, 10, 8, 9, 10 words in a keyword, you're going to instant rank on YouTube and more than likely on Google as well. We see a lot of videos come through our system where people are trying to target words that are 2 or 3 word keywords, and our system will work for that. But if you go after these longer keywords, even upwards of 7 words, you're just got a lot better chance to instantly rank on both Google and YouTube, and that's because nobody else is going after them. Nobody else is having the exact title, how to get rid of flies in my house. How do you get rid of fruit flies? And these are all easy videos. You can just talk about some home remedy that you have. It takes you a minute and a half to talk about the home remedy, and then get them over to your website, or if you'd like some other tips for around the house, you can start building up a list and become an authority in the, I don't know, household niche, and there's tons of searches in that. Just another niche if you're wanting to go after like some of you affiliate guys that are promoting our product here. I just kept expanding out on the keyword of how to rank YouTube videos. Here's a 9. Let's see a good one here. How to get more views on YouTube, 6,600 searches a month, 7 words. So that'd be a great keyword to go after. But what I'm really trying to show you guys here is that in any niche whatsoever, there's going to be these keywords like this one right here. How to get more views on eBay. That'd be great for some of you guys. I mean, there's always going to be these keywords that stand out and they just pop out right in front of you that nobody else is going after. So instead of trying to go after the make money on eBay, how to make money online, try and find something that has more words in it, and you'll instantly rank. How to plant flowers for the garden niche. Once again, I put a filter on here for 150 words. How to make a flower garden, 260 views. And these are all videos that you can create in 2 to 3 minutes. So, when you think 260 views isn't that much, take that times 50 videos in a month. That starts to really build up. And then, the next month you're adding another 50 and another 50. It just snowballs. So, what's if you want to just throw out any niche whatsoever, Christian, I'll show you exactly how I'm building these out and finding these, if you want to do that real quick.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's say I want to learn how to fish.
That's handy because I already have those. But I'm going to do a new one.
Okay.
So the first thing is, if you guys don't have this keyword tool, we really recommend you grab it really quick. We give you that huge discount, and this tool allows you to find these hidden gems and the keywords that you can go after and make a video in 3 minutes. And if you follow these examples here, you will instant rank on the front page of of YouTube and more than likely Google. So we're going to type in how to fish. Okay, so you just fill in any keyword that you want, any niche. You don't have to check anything else, and then just hit save and close. And it's going to pull out all these different keywords here.
Let's do this twice. So let's do it
Sure.
right now with how to fish. And let's have a viewer submit a topic for you to do next, okay? So
Sure.
Go ahead and submit a question. Hit that green Ask a New Question button if you'd like to submit a niche. And Bobby will tackle that next.
Yeah. Okay, so as you can see, it's pulling up, and some of these aren't going to be related to what you want at all, and that's just the way it works when you first start out. The first thing I do is I sort it by monthly searches to view the most first, and what that does is it allows you to find some major keywords that you can build off of. So trout fishing. Here's how to fish. One thing that if you're doing something like this, what I would recommend to do, you can expand it from a keyword. Sometimes you can just put 4 and then a space, and then that's going to pull in all of these types of keywords. So it's a little trick to search for like a wide range of things. And then you just uncheck everything, save and close, and that's going to pull in how to fish for type of keywords. That's more of what we're trying to go after here. Okay, I see how to throw a football. How to locate probate real estate. Okay, I think that's the 2 that I see.
Yeah, that's what we've got so far.
Okay, so we'll do how to throw a football, and I'll do the other one as well. Let me find it here. Probate real estate. Okay. And then what I do is I just keep expanding off of keywords that I think that I would want to rank for. So if you're going to do how to fish, you can do how to catch fish, and that's going to pull in a bunch of keywords. So and that's all I do is I just keep expanding out on a set of keywords.
Yeah, can we, Bobby? Can we go back to how to fish and let's take that all the way through to the end.
Sure.
We can give a couple more examples, but let's really zero in on how to fish. Let's identify a couple sub niches, and let's find some streams and give a quick. I can do a quick video example.
Oh, sure.
Off the top of my head, which is now bald.
You got 5 votes.
Yeah, I'll mute so they can see, so we can all see your screen.
Okay. And I think I can select this so it stays. So can you try talking real quick?
Yes, I can. How is that?
Okay, yeah, it still sticks on me.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
So I'm just going to keep going. I see Leanne has a question of how do you tie in how to fish for DS or VRN. You want to talk about that real quick while I keep expanding these out?
Yeah, so you're Chasing, you're starting to work on finding some streams, right? So I want to make sure people can see what you're doing and hear the thought process behind what you're doing right now.
Sure.
And what I would want you to do is take me to the point to where I can make a video on a specific topic.
Okay.
So just go that, follow that, and then I'll pick up where you're ready for a video.
Yeah, the thing that's hard is it limits. I have to sit here and wait while I pull it out.
Oh, okay. It's still
But I
doing
can
it.
look through here while I'm looking for something. Like here's one right here: how to fish for trout. It's 1,300 searches a month. It's already got a YouTube video in the top 10. I know somebody had a question about that when I was making the other videos, and that basically means that if I click on this to look at the top 10 results, you're going to see a YouTube video right here. So basically what it means is it's a video keyword that Google loves to display videos for. So if you made a good video and it was optimized, there's a good chance that you could be in the top 10.
So are you saying that it's a good thing you want to see the YouTube icon on the far right?
It is, because 9 times out of 10, the YouTube video that's displayed isn't optimized at all with the things that we teach.
Cool.
Okay, here's how to fish for crappie.
Why would anybody want crappie?
And see what I'm doing down here is this little search area here. So if you know that the video that you want to make is how to fish and you want to weed out all the other junk that's being brought in, you just type in, the phrase how to fish, and it's going to pull in only keywords related to that phrase. So that helped a lot here. Should pulling in results for a few last ones here, and this should be a good enough example. There's a recipe one: how to make fish pie, how to catch a fish, how to catch buffalo fish. And the competition here, this orange, the less orange, the better.
So I see some there that have hardly any orange at all filled in, like the how to fish in the river. Looks like it has 20 searches a month and no competition. That's probably a good example of a waste of time.
Right.
Right? You would not want to make a video. 20 views a month is not enough. It's not going to make sense. It's not worth your time.
Right.
Something more like how to build a fish pond. Maybe that's not the greatest example based on the competition that's there, but that gets 1,000 monthly searches.
Right.
So that's going to be better.
And what I can do here is I go to filter on the monthly searches, go to filters, and you can type in the greater sign here. So I'll just do 100. And that's going to filter out all of the junk, the low keywords that you don't want to waste your time with.
Cool.
So let me find a really good one here. I've actually got a video that I did a long time ago that I'm trying to re-optimize for this keyword. So I'm just going to expand on this one real quick, how to catch catfish. And you see how it just brings up all these other examples here. I'm going to tag this one a different color so that you can see how it brings back keywords related, when you keep expanding it out. It'll make any new keyword that comes back blue so you can see the difference.
Okay.
But this right here is a good keyword. Okay, so you see how it brought back a bunch of catfish keywords now?
Uh-huh.
How to make catfish bait, 590 searches a month, not much competition. How to catch big catfish.
Okay. So there's some good ones there for video, right? So pick one. Pick the best one you see on your screen right now for us to make a video on.
Oh, there's so many. Okay. We'll just do how to catch a catfish. It's 1,000 searches a month. I mean, you can keep expanding off of this. I could do this another 20 times to come up with a really nice set of keywords. You just keep building it out and building it out.
Okay. So let's give them a really clear example on how to catch a catfish. Gets 1,000 monthly searches. Competition isn't too bad. There is a YouTube video off to the far right, so we know YouTube and Google like video content for this keyword phrase.
Right.
How about talking points? How do we grab talking points? So we have the topic of our video is how to catch a catfish.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be the title of the video. you're going to say that clearly in the first 9 seconds of your video. So if I were making that video right now, I would open the video by saying, hey, you probably found this video because you're looking for how to catch catfish. That would be how I would open it.
Right.
Came to the right place, check this out, get into your content. But as far as talking points go, give us some examples of how you would get how you'd line up the talking points for that video.
What you do is just look for some keywords that are related to it. How to make catfish bait. You could talk about what bait to use to catch the catfish. You could talk about the difference in catching them in lakes, rivers. If there's a difference between catching them at night or at day. What's the best fishing gear to fish for catfish with.
Okay.
The biggest key here is when you're going outside of a niche if your end goal is to generate a lead, you want to make sure that there's value in your video. So you don't want it to just be, oh, so you're looking for a video on how to catch catfish. Well, hey, I've got you here. I'd like to sell you something.
Right.
You have to give them value, to make this, workable. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Value and or some entertainment is
right.
I think is what makes sense. People want to be entertained and or educated.
Right.
As long as you're doing that, in a nice, tasteful way, you should be good.
So do you have the talking points or?
Oh yeah. So plenty of talking points. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody sees that. On the screen we're looking at, if my video is how to catch, what is it? How to fish for catfish?
How to fish for catfish.
How to fish for catfish. No, that's not the one, is it?
Did I change it on you?
I think so. How to catch a catfish?
I may be, but that's a good keyword too. 880 searches a month with no competition, really.
Okay, so let's do another example here then. I think the first one we were talking about is how to catch a catfish with 1,000 searches.
1,000 searches a month, yeah.
So I could do a video on how to catch a catfish, and if I were going to do this video, this, by the way, and this is probably obvious to everybody, but it's probably an inappropriate setting to do this video from your office chair.
Right.
You need to be out at the lake or out at the river and demonstrate some stuff, show some stuff, stimulate, have a visually stimulating background and something that makes sense, a setting that makes sense. If you're talking about making money online, sitting at your desk is fine, but how to catch a catfish, you're probably not going to work too well.
Right.
So we could make a video right now on how to catch a catfish. I could grab, and if it were me, I would grab 3 or 4 talking points, and I would go and I would just start filming and make that video. Then I would bounce, and it would take me 2 minutes, or 2 or 3 minutes in a how-to video, maybe 4. And then I would bounce to, let's say, how to fish for trout. Up a few there. There's 1,300 monthly searches. Competition isn't too bad. Up 5 or 6 from the one I was just looking at, I think. There.
Right. And if you were going out to the lake to do videos on catfish, all you'd have to do is type in catfish here. I've got 107 keywords with the word catfish in it that you could target. That's how you would want to group your videos together, and you also want a video for each one of these keywords. Even if they're pretty much similar, you need a new video for each one. But you could just print this off and just go down the list of keywords.
Yep. Yeah, and that's a good point you bring up. Make one video per keyword phrase. So even though you're using some of the related keyword phrases to feed your videos for talking points, you still will want to do a separate video for each keyword phrase that you choose. So on the page I'm looking at right here with you guys, I would probably, there's so many here. I think, Bobby, wouldn't you maybe up the floor to like 250 or 300 views minimum, so we can get a better feel for what's going to actually be worth our time to target here?
Sure. And I think, at 150 views a month or whatever, if you're doing enough volume, would definitely make it worth your time. But if you're trying to target a few in each niche, I mean, what we're talking about here is just catfish. How many species of fish are there?
Yeah.
And then there's going to be the same, type of keywords for every single fish out there.
Yep.
So
So
there's
so
no. Go
so
ahead.
let me give some background to this, so that people can carry this over into whatever niche they're in. Let's pretend fishing is your thing. It's your passion. You're happy, excited even to make video content around fishing. You know a lot. You've taught a lot of kids how to fish, whatever your background is. So you could easily put together a simple capture page that would lead to your autoresponder, which would be fishing-related content. Maybe you have affiliate programs or affiliate products, fishing-related affiliate products, which they do exist, by the way, in case you think this isn't the joke. Stuff does exist. So you could monetize your hobby or your passion by building a big email list centered around fishing and learning to fish or whatever it is, all things fishing. And every once in a while you can plug, if you have a business, I'm just going to assume you're making money on the internet somehow. That's probably how you found us in the first place, through a friend or something. You can then plug your business occasionally. You can do PS, what they call PS marketing in your newsletter. Do your regular content, and then oh, by the way, at the bottom of your newsletter, if you ever wonder how I get to have so much fun pursuing my passion all the time, where do I get my money? Here's where. Check this out. That kind of stuff you can do easily and tastefully and generate generate a nice income leveraging your passion.
Right.
I feel like I left a couple things out there, but that was the main point. But so to go back to catfish, he's showing dozens and dozens of options for videos related to catfish. If fishing is your thing, then maybe what you want to do to best leverage your time is leave in the morning with a plan to do maybe a printout and circle the 10 videos you're going to make today. And then every time you fish, you make sure you take time to do 10 more videos. And what you're doing, it's funny that we're talking about fishing. What you're doing is you're sticking nets in all these little streams, the 320, the 880, the 590, reading down from the top of the page here, the monthly searches. By ranking in the top end, number 1, number 2, on YouTube and Google, these are existing monthly searches. Again, these people are going to search this stuff whether we market to them or not. What we're talking about here is strategically positioning yourself so that you get in front of these existing searches, you get in front of these existing views. So you start capturing all these views. What if your videos only averaged 100 views per month in their little sub-niche? If you had 100 videos up, which shouldn't take you long, you should be able to, even part-time, you ought to be able to do that in a month, month and a half, no problem. 100 videos out there averaging 100 views each per month, that's 100,000 views per month. 100,000 views for your niche. What would that cost if you were going to go pay for a pay-per-click campaign or a pay-per-view campaign or something like a solo ad, something that I'm real familiar with? What would that cost you? A lot of money is what it would cost you. And you own these. The 100,000 views you got this month, you'll get about that again next month and the month after. It's really crazy. I think if everybody could get their head around how crazy this is, how awesome this is, let's run with a different example that's going to be more. How about the probate real estate one? Somebody's got a business in probate real estate, it looks like.
Sure.
So let's talk about that one. That's going to be harder for me to talk about. Is that a topic you can talk about? I don't even know what that is.
I have no idea. Well, I can still find good keywords though.
Real estate caught up in probate. Was that will related? Real estate? I don't even know.
Searches here. type in probate. And there's a really good one right there, probate real estate investing. I'll just try expanding that.
I'm going to mute for a second and handle a couple messages here.
Okay. Whoever had that suggestion, could you put up another related search term that I could add in here? I think it was Ron Mead. So I'm not sure what else to really throw in here.
While we're waiting for that, couple things real quick. If you opted in to our Video Ranking Ninja list, that's a double opt-in list. So if you haven't gone back and checked your email and activated that, please do that. This is a great example. Our host is down. Our entire host is down, I think, right, Bobby?
Yep, they're down.
So totally down. We cannot do the Hangout from Video Ranking Ninja like we wanted to do. So we post in the Facebook group and we send an email to the list. But if you're not validated, if you haven't validated that opt-in, then you're not gonna get the news. So I'm getting a bunch of messages here from people who weren't aware.
Oh, okay.
What's going on?
All right, thanks, Ron. I'm gonna do find real property.
While you're pulling that stuff up,
Yeah.
I'm gonna babble for a minute here. Actually, you know what? I see some questions. Let me jump on that.
Okay.
So Leanne Moore says, "What happens is the fishing guy doesn't have. What happens if the fishing guy doesn't have a newsletter? He just likes to fish and works from home." Yeah, definitely. Let me tackle that. So if the fishing guy, if this is really just a simple hobby, and he doesn't have enough content or isn't eager to build a newsletter list around the topic of fishing, if he's really a work-from-home guy that occasionally likes to fish, then you still could tackle those niches, those sub-niches, just like we were talking about. You might want to test out putting your hook at the end of your video, though. If you're going to do a how-to video on catching catfish out of a lake, or whatever the little sub-niche is that you're targeting, you might do some testing. We haven't seen enough of this for me to for sure tell you one way or another. You could either backdoor them into some generic opt-in list where you're giving them something of value. There needs to be a valuable exchange, otherwise they're not going to give you their email. You got to give them a reason on your opt-in page to give them your email. So, for instance, in my home business, I work around eBay and Amazon and that kind of thing. I show people how to make money there. So my squeeze page, my capture page, the page when I'm at the end of one of my videos and I say head over to this website.com, people come up to a page that has testimonials to show you a bunch of people I've worked with that are making money online, and I tell people in my call to action that they're going to get to see a 9-minute video that shows them exactly how we make money on the internet. So as long as it fits your niche, that should be extremely enticing. I know somebody has a problem, and I've got the solution. The fishing one is a tougher one. If the fishing guy is just a simple hobbyist and he's not going to build a fishing newsletter, honestly, that one's probably better off. I mean, he could play there. He could do 10 videos there. But if I'm that guy, I'm going to look for business-related topics. and do my videos there because it's going to be a more natural flow, you know, from the video content to the call to action. You may play with it if you have a hobby, you know, you can play with it. But does that help answer that, Leanne?
Yeah, the real estate one's kind of hard because I don't know anything about real estate. So.
I don't either. I see how to cook vegetables. I see a couple others in here too. Yeah, it's tougher for me to just rattle off examples with probate real estate.
Right.
Looks like it gets lots of action. It's a lot of monthly searches. I hope you guys, as you see Bobby clicking around and hear us yapping about this, I hope you're starting to get a vision for what you can accomplish here. If you leverage the training, the existing training, and Bobby and I would invite you to help us make this better. We just came out of beta last week. Everything is significantly improved coming out of beta, but you know, it's by no means perfect. So if you're going through the training and you have a question that you feel like isn't getting addressed, we would love to hear that question right away. Email support, post it in the Facebook group, one way or the other. Get word to us, and we're Johnny on the spot. We're going to answer that stuff for you. If it's if it's something that we're seeing a pattern on, everybody has the same question, we will adjust the training to make sure we address that for you guys. So don't be shy. It'll help everybody out.
So it looks like a lot of keywords are coming up here for cheap land, cheap homes, and things like that. So I mean, there's plenty of ways to find keywords in a niche, even when I don't know what I'm talking about. But you can still see the trend here. The more keywords, the better. Less competition. You know, things like that.
Yep. I see some YouTube icons there off to the right. Okay. Somebody says Jared says tell Swiss marketing company to make their product cheaper. We already did that actually. We told them we really like your product and we're going to be sending a lot of people to you. We need a better deal than this. So that's where the $37 for your first month came from.
Right.
So that's a really good deal. I think if you grab this and you run with it, I wouldn't recommend dinking around. You know, don't play with it. Do it. So if you're going to spend if you're going to buy a membership in the VRN and grab the search tool, you're going to spend about $60 that first month. Make it worth your while. Go put, if you only did 60 videos, your average cost per video is $1. So your videos only have to be worth $1 each per month at that rate. Then your price goes up the second month, but you're going to be able to do more videos in the second month. So double your video count. And if we back up a step from all this stuff and we look at lead generation, I come from I've done internet marketing now for almost two years, and I've literally spent over $100,000 on marketing in the past 20 months. I made over $600,000 in my marketing, so it's productive, but I had to spend significant amounts of money. I have continuously spent significant money to generate my business, to build my business. What you're seeing with, I know I say this in a sales video, but if you haven't, in case you haven't seen that, or if you didn't know if it was selling or some, that's all true, by the way. What's in the sales video, we aren't making this stuff up. I'm not spending money on marketing anymore. I have my search tool and VRN, and that's all I need.
Right.
So I don't know if you guys are really picking up on that, but this VRN is saving me $1,000 a week.
Right. I
And
mean, it's a
I still
fixed
get to
cost
touch
now,
so
like
many
you were
people.
saying. You know, it's the same cost if you do 1,000 videos a month or if you do 10 videos a month.
Right.
So I mean, I just wanted to show you how powerful it is to choose the right keywords. This is a test video that I threw up literally while we were talking, and I'm on the front page of YouTube instantly for how to catch a catfish in a pond. So that's how easy it is to get on the front page of YouTube when you follow the right format and find a good keyword. This
Okay,
one
wait.
right
What did you just say? What did you just do? I
here.
missed it. I was
I
distracted here.
took this keyword right here while you were talking. I uploaded a test video to YouTube and optimized it for that keyword, how to catch a catfish in a pond, and I ranked instantly. And that's how powerful this is. I could, if this was a topic where I could do it from an office, I can insta rank 20 videos, 30 videos, 50 videos a day and instantly rank them all on the front page for my keywords.
That's huge.
And look at the views on these videos. You can tell that they get a lot of a lot of views. So then when you couple this with the interactions from our system, I'll probably take this video down because obviously it has nothing to do with catfish.
Right.
Um, the video itself is like 10 seconds long. It literally just says this is a test. But I mean that's how powerful it is to find these keywords with this tool. Find the ones with more words, less competition, good searches, and instant rank for them.
Yep. Okay, so Ron Mead says, please give one example of a video you recently shot for a keyword we would not have expected. So in my make money online, make money from home kind of niche, a keyword you may not, or a keyword niche you might not have expected would be, let's say, weekend jobs in Jacksonville. Weekend jobs in Jacksonville. Can you pull that up?
For a new search.
Or do you have two? Yeah. I'm trying to think of one we've talked about recently. I know we talked about something like that. Good topic, Ron. I've got another question in queue here
Mm-hmm.
after we talk about this one. So weekend jobs in Jacksonville may just lead us down an interesting trail. Um, let's look here. It's smaller for me.
No, sorry.
Okay. My eyes are still good, thankfully. But it is very small. Is anything jumping out at you here?
You wouldn't want to do that for 17-year-olds.
Yeah, no, not that.
Let me filter it by 300. I don't know what LPN jobs are.
Yeah, I don't either.
Temp agencies. That might be people looking for temp agency work.
Okay. Okay, yeah, let's run with that. So do you see what just happened? We went searching for weekend jobs in Jacksonville, which off the top of my head, I'm thinking, maybe this would be an interesting thread to follow for me, because if weekend jobs in Jacksonville gets a couple hundred searches a month or more, then weekend jobs in fill in the blank city, I've got video topics for the next 5 years. I can hit every single city and it might take me, months to exhaust that,
Right.
rank on every single one. Um, yeah, the questions are coming in now.
Yeah. I'm trying to filter out some of them.
Okay, so okay, we're kind of figuring out this Q&A or this FAQ. I
Yeah.
guess the Q&A format. We're struggling with it a little bit here. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
By the way, I know this is running a little long here tonight. We probably should have said at the very beginning, we're happy to hang out and answer questions as long as there are people on here asking questions. That doesn't mean you have to stay all night.
Yeah. We'll definitely have the replay available.
Yeah, we'll have a replay available, and if you do have a burning question you want to make sure you get an answer to, we will not get off this hangout until we have an answer for you.
Yeah. So I guess that would be an example of a video that you could, both of these here, you could easily do a video on real quick
Uh-huh.
and get them.
Right, so temp agencies and staffing agencies, and you could pretty quickly and pretty easily find out what you're looking at. Fill in the blank on a couple other cities, your local city and surrounding cities. Just see what it looks like. If you continue to find, enough monthly searches to get your attention, 300, 400, 500 a month, and the competition is low, then test it out. Make 20 or 30 of those videos. Another little thing you can do, and what I would recommend, is track this stuff. So let's say you're fishing for ideas on the weekend and you're going to start making videos. Your schedule for your business starts on a Monday, and you want to start the week with, let's say, 50 topics. So on the weekend, you set up your 50 topics, and temp agencies in fill in the blank city, state is one of your topics that you could just do 50 on.
Right.
And the video content, maybe we could do a little side note here. When you do a video where you're saying, so hey, maybe you found my video because you're looking for temp agencies in Jacksonville, and I have some information for you that they'll think you'll find really helpful, blah, 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 launch into your video, do your talking points. Your talking points will be, you can pull those from related searches here. You can just, if you know your topic pretty well, making money, if you know how to make money from home various ways, fill in some value, give some value, be entertaining for a minute or two, max, and then pull them to your site. And you can track that. So if I were going to do a temp agency, like a string of 10 or 20 videos, what I would do is I would set up a unique domain. It's going to be a bad example, but tempagencies.com. I know that's already taken. Let's just say it's an example. I would set up my squeeze page, so the video behind that domain, the link behind that domain would have tracking code that tells me, equals temp agency or something like that. And I would track that. And if you find the temp agency videos really pull well, then I'd go finish that niche, and you might spend the rest of the year literally making temp agency videos.
Right.
Right? Am I blowing that out of proportion?
No, I mean, just how you saw how many hundreds and hundreds of keywords there are just for catfish. I mean, there's going to be, that much everywhere. Here's a keyword you could easily take over Saturday and Sunday jobs. I just looked at it on YouTube, and the #1 video isn't even optimized for that keyword. So if I put up another video, I bet I could instant rank for that, probably in the top 3.
You could slap up another fake video right now and be in the top 3 of YouTube right now, right?
Yeah, you want me to show you?
Yeah, you know what? Put that on your screen. Let's actually demo that.
Okay. So there's my keyword there, Saturday and Sunday jobs. Let me hide my bookmark bar there so you can see. So you can see that there's no keywords in here that are really optimized for that keyword. So I'm just going to go to upload. I don't even know which one to do. We'll just throw one up there. I don't even know what that says or does. So while that's uploading, we're going to do our keyword, which was Saturday and Sunday jobs. How to find the perfect weekend job. Okay, and for my URL, I'm going to do google.com. You'd want to obviously put whatever you're going to do there, but and then you're going to do your title, the keyword you're going after. How would you like? And then here you're just going to do a short paragraph. And all this is in the training that we have on the site, but also I'll just go through it really quick. If I could type. And this is all gibberish. Obviously, you'd want to make something that actually makes sense, but
yeah.
the tags. First one is going to be my main keyword. I was actually going to do a different keyword, but I found that one of our members had already done it and holds the #1 spot, so I didn't want to rain on their parade.
Nice.
For somebody that did the good keyword research.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to do related ones. Let's see here. I'm going to break out my keyword. Okay, put my keyword here. Everything look right?
Looks good. While that's processing and loading, somebody's asking about Video Ranking Ninja not coming up. Can you comment on that real quick, Bobby?
Yeah, our web hosting provider had a massive failure for some reason, and they're still working on getting it back up now. It's been down for a couple hours. I've been with these guys for quite a while, and this is the first time I've ever had an outage, so it's pretty rare. I am going to be, Monday I'm going to work on getting a backup plan so that I just have a backup of the entire site and database. So then I can switch it back and forth when something like this happens. So we shouldn't have downtime again here after a week or so.
Okay, and this doesn't affect people's videos or anything like that?
Right. Yeah, you didn't lose any data. There's nothing wrong. You just can't actually get to the website right now. And obviously for the contest, we'll take this into factor. You know, we're not going to penalize people because they weren't even able to get to the website. So.
Yep.
Okay, I think everything looks good here. I'm going to hit publish.
Okay, so we're going to see what happens here in a second, I guess. I was looking at the wrong screen and it looked like it still had a little while to go on processing. Let me grab another question while you're finishing that.
Okay.
As an affiliate of Video Ranking Ninja, what would be the best way to pitch this product? The more people refer to VRN, the more
Welcome to our training series from start to finish of how to do everything. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Okay, so that's your video.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
You're so rude sometimes. The best way to pitch VRN is to reach out to people that you know. There's a lot of ways to do this, but what I'm doing personally is I'm reaching out to people that I know that are marketers, and people that I know are spending time and/or money to market their project, their business, whatever they have. Video is great across any niche, so it doesn't matter. It could be a hobbyist that's interested in monetizing their passion. It could be a small business, a local small business owner that could leverage this and do really well with this. But you're looking for customers. This isn't an MLM. It's just a simple single tier payout. So for those of you that haven't seen the affiliate program, it's real simple. Anybody can be affiliate. It's free. If you have people you'd like to refer, we're happy to pay you for that. Pay a 40% of any fees that they pay to VRN. So really simple. I do have Swipe coming out. I have a little that you've probably seen if you're an affiliate, and more coming. So you can, anytime you see an email noted Swipe, and we'll stick some of these in the Facebook group too. That means you can copy it word for word if you'd like to. You can tweak it a little bit to make it fit your personality better. But that's copy you're welcome to use on your Facebook wall or to an email list or fan page or something like that. Thank you, Linda.
We'll give it a couple minutes to update, see if we pop onto the front page here.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, Roosevelt. Do you think it's too big of a stretch to do something on dating and then say if you want to make more money so you can go out on dates? I don't think that's too big of a stretch. That's my opinion. What do you think, Bobby?
Yeah, I think that would work fine.
I think it's maybe especially with that niche, you could totally work that in.
Right. Yeah.
And you could laugh about it.
And also, there are a ton of keywords in that niche as well that a lot of people aren't going after. I mean, it's like that in any niche. I mean, I would dare to say that there's not a niche that you could give me that I couldn't find, 100 good keywords to target in.
Yep.
It's just not possible. I mean,
I think you're the only one that can eliminate questions from the queue.
okay, I'm trying.
Okay. I see Anne's comment. She says, "I usually say this in my videos. I'm able to make helpful videos like this one because I work part-time from home. If you're interested in earning an extra $500 to $1,500 a month online, please visit my website below in the description area." I think that's great, and I've seen some of your videos, Anne. They're great. You can talk about whatever topic you're passionate about or whatever's on your mind that day and close it with a real passive kind of backdoor to your website. And I think it'll be interesting to see. I think you'll probably generate less opt-ins than somebody that tackles directly, head-on their specific niche. But I think that's a legit way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, my video is still not showing up yet, but it's not showing up even with my exact match. So,
Okay.
Did you answer Leanne's question about pointing it to an Amazon listing?
Yeah, good one. Good one, Leanne. So Leanne's asking whether... Oh, it just disappeared. Oh, I found it. Whether using Video Ranking Ninja to drive traffic to, or using our techniques to drive traffic to an Amazon listing would be effective. For instance, she says if we did a review, the screen keeps moving. If we did a product review video for an FBA product, I want Bobby to answer this one too, but I'm going to say yes. I would do the keyword research though, and just make sure it's worth your time. If you're selling nail clippers, I love nail clippers. If you're selling nail clippers on Amazon, and you go to search tool and you find that nobody cares about nail clippers, nobody's searching them, then no, don't make a video, you're wasting your time. If you go in there though and there are enough searches, enough monthly searches with related topics, with good searches and not very much competition, then yeah, definitely. And I believe you can link your FBA listing in your video.
Yes,
Do that, Bobby? You could, right?
because it's not because YouTube doesn't see that as an affiliate link because you're pointing directly to Amazon's URL. There's no affiliate coding in there at all.
Right.
So as far as YouTube knows, you're just linking directly to a product.
Yep.
So yeah, that'd
Good
be a
question.
great way to do it.
Yeah, good question.
I'm going to answer Mike's real quick. He said, per the videos I watched, I am asked to like, comment, etc. When I upload my videos, I did not see anywhere to state my wishes, like, comment, etc. What am I missing? We handle all of that. We have an algorithm that we use to determine what action the user needs to take on your video. And the reason for that is we want it to look supernatural to YouTube, so we handle telling the end user what to do. And you're going to get more views than you would likes, comments, and subscribers, because if you look at some of the top videos and just videos that get a lot of traffic in your niche, you'll see that the views is way higher than the actual interactions with your videos. So we keep it looking as natural as possible, and that's why we handle actually telling the user what to do. If that makes sense. Did I explain that right, Christian?
I think that was clear. I'll say it in my words just to make sure. Really, when you're in there earning credits, you'll see the instructions. Watch the video through. Will be the one you see most often is just watch the video. Some of the time you'll see like the videos, you'll see subscribe, you'll see comment. That's all on purpose. That's all for a reason. So maybe something I'd add to what Bobby just said is please really carefully follow those instructions. So if it says just to view, I was watching a video, one of your guys' videos yesterday or today, and I loved the video. It was so awesome. I wanted to like it and comment on it so bad, but I didn't. And I didn't because there's a specific algorithm here, and we want this to appear as real and natural because it is to Google and YouTube. And if the ratio of comments, likes, and subscribers to views is really high, something doesn't look right. So best thing to do is just follow the instructions, keep it real simple, just do exactly what it tells you to do on the screen, and we all win.
Right.
Ian's asking a question here. As far as views go and your experience, do people click on people's faces more than they do a screenshot image? I don't think I have an answer for that. I'm not sure of that one. Do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know if we have enough data on that to really say one way or another.
Yeah. Licensed practical nurse, LPN. Thanks, Ann.
What's that?
Ann answered that we didn't know what LPN stood for. LPN jobs in Jacksonville, licensed practical nurse.
No, that could be a good one to go.
I wouldn't know.
Sometimes they work weird hours, so maybe they'd be interested in picking up extra money, So you could always put your twist on it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Let's see. Are you guys going to post this whole Q&A on the site for replay? Yes, we will. It's video. It'll be, obviously it'll be a video. So if you want to skip back and forth, you'll be able to do that on the recording.
Right. The other video is not popping up yet, and I don't know how often YouTube actually updates their, I'm sure they have scheduled updates every 15, 20, 30 minutes or whatever when they put new stuff in, but I'll keep an eye on it and I'll let you know when it shows up.
Okay. Why don't we are coming up, it's been over an hour, so why don't we do this? If you have questions, you can keep the questions coming, but we're going to take a break from questions just for a few minutes here. We have a couple things we wanted to make sure we covered with you guys. Looking at notes here.
Oops.
One thing I want to make sure we talk about is while we're growing, our views, our community engagement will be slower. We're still really small. But don't let that discourage you. We have gotten some feedback from people saying, I submitted my video yesterday and I see it only has 1 view. Is something wrong? No, nothing's wrong. There are hundreds of videos in the system already, so we appreciate those of you that have gone through and uploaded. As we build our ranks, it just gets better for all of us. On the front end, though, like we're demonstrating, and hopefully YouTube has updated while we're still live here, because I'm sure Bobby's right, we'll insta-rank in the top 3, if not the top spot, for the keyword we demoed a few minutes ago. With this training, you guys can insta-rank without any interaction, without any views, on a trash video.
Right.
I'm going to recommend you do that, but follow the training and take advantage of this. And part of what you'll see, the benefit as we grow, for those of you that are here early, is your videos will stick better. So as you have videos in the system and they start to pick up more and more views and more engagement, you'll just lock down those top rankings. Am I saying that right, Bobby?
Right. Yep.
Okay.
And even if you do have a keyword that for some reason doesn't insta rank, like the keyword we went after is only 4 words, so there is a chance that it won't insta rank. That's why I suggest going after the 7, 8, 9, 10 word keywords. But there's a good chance that it will, just because there's no competition. But even if that one didn't, you wouldn't want to let that discourage you, because you could be making 10 or 20 videos a day. So if one of them doesn't insta rank, it's not that big of a deal. You got 19 other videos that are sending you traffic. So it's just a numbers game. Keep pumping out the content. You've got plenty of keywords to go off of.
Yep. And I want to make sure this is really crystal clear. We've had people joining us late, I know, who may have missed the beginning. Part of what we're doing here, part of why we even exist, is to help you see these streams of, like you see on your screen right now, the how to throw a football. You see the monthly searches down that middle part of your page. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So you see those monthly searches. This is existing traffic. This happens whether you market to these people or not. What we're showing you how to do is instantly rank videos for, in this example, how to properly throw a football. Hardly any competition, gets 170 searches a month already. So it's going to take you 2 or 3 minutes to make that video. It might take you 15 if it's one of your first videos that you do. The video content itself will just be a couple minutes long. You'll have your call to action and you're done. And then you move on. You don't spend hours optimizing and tweaking and stuff like that. You make a video and you're done and you move on.
Right.
Then you'd go to how to throw a football farther. Would be the next one you should do. 480 monthly searches, hardly any competition, has a YouTube video in the top 10. Perfect. Make that video, you just nail it, just get it done, take you 5, 10, 15 minutes, and move on to the next video. By the end of the month, by the end of the summer, you've got hundreds and hundreds of videos fishing for you all the time, working for you all the time. You could be, on a trip to the moon for a week, and you'll still generate tons of leads, tons of sales, or whatever you're trying to accomplish. You'll get lots of it as long as you stick to the training and do a lot. Scale up. So let me talk for a second to part-timers. I know we have a lot of part-timers with us. I know you work hard all day. The last thing you want to do is work more when you get home. If you're anything like me, when I made that transition, that was the worst. Oh man, I don't even like thinking about it. I was a plumber way back, and I would get home just beat to death. I just wanted to lay on the couch and watch TV. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to disengage. I didn't want to think. I didn't want to work. So I empathize with you. If you're in the position where you're part-time and you have to strategically start to ramp up. But what I'm telling you is this method is so much better than anything else I've ever seen. What are you going to spend your time doing? You're going to go do Craigslist ads. You're going to go do posting on your local community bulletin boards, putting flyers out, doing marketing on Facebook. You're going to buy traffic of some kind. What are you going to do to build your business? If you spent time instead of money as much doing these videos, let's say you only had an hour a day and you're really slow making videos, and it takes you a whole half hour per video, from coming up with the topic to getting the talking points to actually shooting the video to doing your call to action to making sure all your other whatever stuff is ready. Let's say you could only do 2 an hour. Well, that's 2 videos a day. If you only do that 5 days a week, that's 20 videos a month. Totally. I mean, that activity right there is so much better than most of the other, if not all of the other, quote-unquote, income-producing activities I've ever heard. You are setting up your own well. You're setting up a scenario where by the end of the year, if you stick to that, you'll run with the big boys. You will. It's just how this works.
Right, and one of the other great things with that is that once you've got hundreds of videos up, it's not taking you any more work to have those up, doing it one time than it is to, to have 200 or 300. I think I lost you there for a second.
Yeah.
But it's not costing you any more work once they're up. Where if you have other marketing methods and you're constantly having to stay on top of your campaigns and tracking your stats to make sure it's working and checking your conversion rates, these are just set and forget, like truly set and forget videos. You never have to touch them ever again.
Yep. All right, so let's move on to announcements. I want to respect people's time. For those of you that have questions, keep asking. We will come back to those. I want to wrap this up. It is late on a Saturday night for some of us, or for some of you, maybe even Sunday morning for some of you. So let's wrap this up. I want to talk about some announcements, and we'll officially call this over, except that we will hang out and continue to answer questions. So if you need to run, if you can't handle sitting in your chair any longer, feel free to get up. We're going to talk about a couple announcements, and then you're free to go. So let's start by I want to say this. We are going to have a really killer affiliate contest. We wanted to have the page up, but our host is down, so it's going to delay this announcement by a day or two. We'll have to see what happens with the host. We need a little time to get up and finish these pages, but we have a really killer affiliate contest coming. I don't think I'm going to say anything more than that. I really want you guys to see the page. So just know, if you're an affiliate, there's a contest coming, and referrals that you make starting today, starting Saturday the 28th, right, count. So if you're here, you're an affiliate. If you're here and you're not an affiliate, all you have to do is go to Video Ranking Ninja when we're back up. Check it later tonight. Check it in the morning. We should be back up pretty quickly. Click on the affiliates option on the left and follow the instructions. You'll see a little video, me saying hi there, and you can get your affiliate status set up real quickly and easily. And any referrals that you make starting right away count. I think that's all I'm going to say for now. We'll let the page tell the rest of the story, so just be aware. We also will have a page going up shortly for the person who uploads the most videos to our system by the end of July. This contest starts July 1st, right, Bobby? Is that what we're going to do?
Right, yep.
Okay, so contest starts July 1st. You'll see a page come in the next day or two with a heads up on it. The prizes for that are going to be awesome. It's stuff we all want, stuff we all can use for your business. It's going to be a really killer prize package, totally worth going for. So that prize goes to the member with the most uploaded videos to the system. Okay? And I think that's it, unless you have any other thing you want to add.
Nope, I think that's it. I briefly wanted to cover backlinks, but I don't know if I want to take the time right now. I think
let's save that. Let's save that. We've already gone quite a while on this one.
Yeah, that'll take a while. So.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if I have to refresh to see questions here. Are you seeing questions?
I see one.
Oh, here we go, yeah. Okay, so when you upload where it says add your message to the video, So Anne's asking if that helps to add your keywords to the message that goes out. That message goes out to your subscribers, to your YouTube channel, right, Bobby?
Right. Let me pull it up here. I guess it would help if I shared my screen to you, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now, of course, it wants another video.
You get carded everywhere you go, huh? You look so young. You look like you're 12.
I know. I am 12. No. So this right here, it does help because it's actually building backlinks when you share it on these sites. I mean, it's only a couple, but it's better than zero. And one thing that I forgot to do in my video was to add my URL to the description. I forgot to go to my video, get the URL, and put it in the bottom. And the reason you do that is because when somebody shares your video, if they share it to their website or they embed it or whatever, that's going to create a backlink to your video because it's going to be in the description. But yeah, right here, it's just another way to get your title out there, your main keyword. And if you have a following on Google Plus, Facebook, or Twitter, I highly recommend sending your video out to them because those are people that know you that'll view your videos and get you a little interaction, a nice little boost, on top of our system. So, all the more and merrier.
Yep. Vanessa, it is empty. That happened earlier tonight. So let me explain what you guys are seeing behind me here. I don't know if my screen's coming up big anymore. It's fine if it isn't, but the curtain panels that look really lame. My wife saw that we were making videos with that as the background. She walks in. She's like, "You haven't been making videos with that back there, have you?" Oh, you need a. I can't leave. I can't leave you by yourself. So everybody knows, is we have had Kristen's sister here with us for the last almost 3 weeks, and in this little temporary rental house that we're in while we're finding our house to buy down here, my office. I cannot wait to get out of this house. But my office, I have a guest bed right here. So the sun comes in these nice French doors unless we block it. So that's the story. That's a little frustrating. So yes, thank you for noticing my haircut, Vanessa. I really appreciate it.
Well, I'm gonna leave this other video up on here to see if it. I don't know how often they update it or whatever, but it's not showing up yet. But it's not even going for my exact title, so it's not even indexed into YouTube yet.
Okay, we can throw that in.
Yeah, I'll throw it
in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can see that in the Facebook group later tonight or in the morning.
Yeah.
So Jared's asking if we can expand on backlinks. I think we're going to save that though because we've gone quite a long time here tonight.
One thing I'd like to say on that though is if you focus on keywords that are 6, 7, 8 words in length, backlinks aren't going to be as important as you think they would. They're more important when you're going after some of the heavier hitting keywords that get tens of thousands of hits a month, which is always fun to do. But if you just go after keywords like we showed you tonight, you will more than likely rank on Google for those keywords. So that, go after the longer tail keywords, like how to throw a football like a pro. The longer the word or the phrase, the better, and you won't have to worry about it as much.
Good speech, good speech. That makes sense. All right. Are you queuing up more questions there?
Anyone else have questions? I'm trying to clear some of these.
I have some people on Facebook saying they're just seeing all the stuff here. Also, if you're on this and you're not in the Facebook group, let's fix that. Let us know. You can just put that in the. You can ask a question. Just let us know you're not in the Facebook group. I'm going to add a couple of you here right now. There's hardly anybody in the Facebook group. We have way more members than this, so we would
Yeah.
really like to have you guys in the Facebook group.
It's very handy for when our host decides to die.
Yeah. Right, Ron, you're in there. Let's see who else here.
You know, it's funny, Christian, as your video is showing up number 5 for my exact match.
For what?
The title that I'm put in for my search.
Oh, funny. Okay. I'm just going to check some Facebook IMs here real quick, make sure we aren't leaving anybody hanging here. I'm clear on my end. How are we on the the Q&A thing?
I think we are clear.
All right. Well, let me say this in closing then. We're excited you guys are here with us. This happened because Bobby and I have been working together to get our marketing, take our marketing up a notch or two. And Video Ranking Ninja, nothing like this existed out there. So we had to create it. So we really appreciate you guys jumping on board with us here in the beginning. This is going to be crazy. When we have thousands of members instead of hundreds of members, it's going to be crazy. We're going to have a lot of fun. So, you know, you've got, if you feel like you have the training wheels on right now, don't sweat it. Don't be nervous. You know, try to put that all out of your mind. Just make those videos, and if the first 30 end up being, you know, you end up looking back at those going, oh, those are so bad, you have to start somewhere, right? And there's no better time than right now, this weekend. You know, put the hammer down, get those videos made, get them uploaded, participate in the contests, refer some friends if you can. The more the merrier in the community here. We're all helping each other. So.
Right, and also the keyword tool that we're showing you guys, they've got a 30-day money-back policy. So if you want to just hit it hard for a month and really see how useful it is to you, it's not going to hurt our feelings if you refund their product 30 days later, well, 29 days later. We know that you guys are going to find the value in it, so I know you guys will keep it once you get it, but use it to really take some action, you know, in those 30 days.
Yep. All right. I think we're good, huh?
I think so.
All right. Thanks for coming, everybody. We'll do another one of these soon. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Bobby.
Find the button.